Hello and welcome back to Happy Home Shopping, where we explore everyday living through food, culture, and thoughtful home choices. Today's episode is all about Chinese-inspired living, not as something distant or complicated, but as ideas we can bring into our own homes through cooking, sharing meals, and creating balance. We'll start with inspiration for your kitchen and table. Then head into the Happy Home Kitchen for a healthy, affordable recipe. And finally, look at one of the most practical kitchen essentials we all rely on, food containers. Let's begin. Welcome back to Happy Home Shopping, Modern Guyana Lifestyle. I'm Enya, and today we're stepping into Chinese-inspired living, where food, tradition, and balance come together beautifully. Now, this episode is about everyday moments, cooking, sharing meals, enjoying tea, and creating a home that feels calm, intentional, and welcoming. In Chinese cooking, the wok is everything. It's not just a pan. It's the heart of the kitchen. The 14-inch stainless steel wok with wood handles, $13,495, is perfect for classic stir fries, fried rice, chow mein, vegetables, and quick sauces. High heat, fast cooking, and big flavor, exactly how Chinese dishes are meant to be prepared. This is the kind of cookware that makes weekday meals feel exciting. In Chinese dining, the details matter. How you eat is just as important as what you eat. The reusable gold fiberglass chopsticks, $3,650, are lightweight, durable, and perfect for everyday meals or hosting. And for brothy dishes like noodle soup, wonton soup, or hot and sour soup, the ceramic Chinese soup spoons, a 5-piece set priced at $3,850, are a must. They're practical, traditional, and instantly elevate the table. Steaming plays a huge role in Chinese cuisine. It keeps flavors clean and ingredients light. The 2-tier bamboo steamer basket, $9,000, is perfect for dumplings, bao, buns, vegetables, or fish. It's traditional, beautiful, and incredibly versatile. Even the simplest foods feel special when it's steamed and served this way. Tea culture is deeply rooted in Chinese tradition. It's about slowing down and being present. The portable Gong Fu ceramic tea set, $8,550, includes a teapot, tea can, and 2 cups, all beautifully crafted and gift boxed. This set is perfect for quiet mornings, evening wind downs, or sharing tea with someone you care about. It turns tea into an experience, not just a drink. In Chinese culture, the home is about balance, harmony, flow, and positive energy. The Happy Home Shop has a beautiful rose pink quartz crystal money tree for $6,300, which is inspired by feng shui principles and symbolizes prosperity, calm, and positive energy. It's a meaningful decor piece that blends beauty with intention. And for a modern take on a traditional symbol, the Lego Botanicals Lucky Bamboo Set, $10,750, represents luck, growth, and resilience. It's low maintenance, creative, and perfect for desks, shelves, or gifting. Chinese-inspired living isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about intention, cooking with care, eating together, creating a home that feels balanced and calm. If you're inspired to bring a touch of Chinese tradition into your kitchen or your home, these pieces are a beautiful place to start. Check out the Happy Home Shop for all the items featured today, thoughtfully chosen to help you cook, host, and live with intention. Simple traditions, meaningful moments, a happy home. Chinese-inspired living is about more than the tools or traditions. It's about how food brings people together in simple, meaningful ways. And while beautiful cookware and tableware set the tone, what really matters is what we cook and how we nourish ourselves day to day. So, next we're heading into the Happy Home Kitchen with Chef Makeda, who's showing us a dish that's healthy, affordable, and inspired by everyday flavors. Perfect for real homes and real schedules. Let's cook.
You love tacos, but you want something a bit healthier and more filling? This is my taco stuffed sweet potatoes. It's comforting, vibrant, and packed with veggies. Hi guys, my name is Chef Makeda and welcome back to my kitchen. And today we're making taco stuffed sweet potatoes, but with a Caribbean twist. So now before we get into this dish, let's talk about sweet potato for a second, because not all sweet potatoes are the same. In the Caribbean, the sweet potatoes that we are accustomed to are closer compared to Japanese yams, which are a bit starchier and less syrupy compared to the American orange sweet potato that we see online. So even though sweet potatoes are sweet, they're extremely good for you. I know, shockingly, right? Sweet potatoes are rich in fiber, which aids in digestion. It's rich in vitamin A, potassium, and it's a complex starch. That means it gives you energy without spiking your blood sugar. So it's perfect for people with diabetes. If you're in the gym and you're trying to manage your weight a little bit, even if you're trying to gain muscle, this dish is perfect for you. So let's get straight into it. Because we have 3 components to it. We have a salsa, we have the taco meat, and then we have the sweet potato. So the ingredients we're going to need today are sweet potatoes or Japanese yams, or even if you have access to the American sweet potatoes, whichever one is best for you, you can use that. And then we're going to need some taco meat. So we have minced chicken here today, but you can use minced beef. We're going to need some chopped onions, chopped celery, some chopped red peppers or green peppers, some cucumber, some carrots, some tomatoes, some garlic, some lemon juice, and then here we have paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and some thyme, and then some salt and black pepper. Now because of filming time for this video, we went ahead and pre-prepped our potatoes, but we filmed the entire thing, so I'm going to walk you through it now. So the first step, you're going to take your potatoes, put them in the sink, and then you're going to wash them with a brush, a kitchen brush or a kitchen sponge or whatever you have. You're going to get into there and get all the dirt out. Then you're going to take them out. You're going to place them in a kitchen towel or some napkins and pat them dry. And then you're going to take them and place them on a board and cut off the tip of each end, just the tip of each end. We don't want to go far into that potato. And then we're going to take a baking dish or a baking tray, line it with parchment paper or some foil, and then we're going to place them in there. We don't need to poke holes or anything like that. The reason that we're chopping these off, it's because again, we're using the Japanese sweet potato and we want it to get custody. And then we're going to place them in the oven preheated at 375 degrees if it's a smaller potato, or 400 degrees if it's a larger potato. And then we're going to place them in this oven and we're going to allow them to cook for 40 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to do our taco meat, and the first thing we're going to do is, in a heated pan or pot, you're going to throw some olive oil or whatever neutral oil you have. Now my pot is hot, so that means I'm going to start to get our onions browned a little bit. So half of this onion mixture is going to go into there, and then we're going to leave back some for our salsa. And we're going to get that sauteed. And our onions already started to turn a bit translucent. So now we're going to go with our carrots. And then we're going to go with half of our celery, because we want to reserve some for the salsa as well. And then we're going to allow this to cook for an additional minute or 2. And we're going to start building our flavor here. So we're just going to go with a pinch of salt and then a pinch of black pepper. So it's been 2 minutes, and now we're going to get our taco meat in. We're just going to dump this in. And now we're going to start breaking it off a bit. So we've broken up the pieces a bit, and now we're going to go in with our dry spices mix. You want to be generous with this because this is what brings our flavor out. So you're going to keep stirring this, and then you're going to allow it to cook down. So we're just going to allow this to cook for about 5 minutes and then come back and stir it a bit. Okay, so now we're back. It's been 5 minutes, and we'll just mix this up a little bit to break it off some further. And to know when your meat is finished, you'll see it coagulate a bit, so it turns a bit more white, and then it gets a bit more dense. So now all we're going to do here is just add some salt and some black pepper to tie in all of this. At this point, you can add some tomato paste or barbecue sauce if you want to as well, to spruce it up a little bit. Our taco meat here is finished. Okay, so while we have our taco meat going in the back, we're going to put together our salsa so we can put it in the fridge and it can marinate. So we have our chopped onions here, and now we're just going to incorporate and combine all the ingredients. So our celery, in goes the cucumber, our chopped red peppers, the tomato, the garlic, and now we're just going to mix that a bit. So now we're going to go in with some salt. Now salsa like this does take up a lot of salt, so you can just average it a bit, and some black pepper. And now to marry everything together, the lemon juice. You can use lime juice as well. And now we're just going to mix. If you don't want to use white onions, you can use red onions for this as well. Red onions is a bit sweeter, so this is actually perfect. We don't need any more salt or lemon juice. You can actually take a little bit more pepper. And then we're just going to cover this and place this in the fridge to marinate a bit until our taco meat is finished. And when that is done, we're just going to incorporate everything and plate everything up for you to see. Okay, so now we took our sweet potato out of the oven and it's cool. And you see that syrupy thing here, we have the syrup that is released. And now we're just going to assemble. So you want to cut your sweet potato down the middle. You notice how easily that broke apart. And then you're just going to fluff your sweet potato with a fork a little bit. It's literally like custard. And you're just going to mash it down. And then you're just going to add your taco meat on top. Now the longest part of this dish is the sweet potato baking in the oven. But again, every minute is worth it. And this can last in your fridge for up until like a week or so. And now we're going to top it with our salsa. That adds the freshness. In this salsa, if you have avocado as well, you can add that on top. And as you can see, the sweet potato is very fluffy and creamy. And then we have our finished dish here. So this sweet potato is proof that healthy food doesn't have to be boring. It can be comforting, it can be filling and nourishing. Again, I mentioned it's perfect for meal prep. It's perfect for weeknight dinner or your lunch on work, your lunch at home. Your kids will love it, you will love it. Comment down below and tell us if you've tried this recipe. And thank you for cooking with us today, and we'll see you again next time.
Cooking well is only part of the story. What happens after the meal? Storing leftovers, packing lunches, keeping food fresh is just as important, especially in busy households. And that brings us to something we all use, often without thinking about it: food containers. Up next, we're taking a closer look at where food containers come from, how they've evolved, and why they play such a big role in modern kitchens.
Food doesn't like to wait. Air, bacteria, humidity, they all move fast. But this, a simple plastic container, was designed to slow things down. Across the Caribbean, leftovers aren't waste. They're tomorrow's lunch. They're Sunday's extra share plate. And to protect them, homes turn to sealed containers. When the lid presses down, a flexible rim closes the space between inside and out. Less oxygen enters, less moisture escapes, and food changes more slowly. Inside, temperature stays stable, flavors stay contained. The container becomes a tiny climate. Clear walls mean guessing stops. You see what's inside without opening. In a busy Guyanese kitchen, that means less searching, less reheating, less waste. Food becomes organized. Time becomes predictable. One shape, one seal, one purpose. Protect the food we worked hard to make. Because storage isn't just about saving leftovers, it's about honoring effort and stretching value. From curry to cook-up, soup to stew, the plastic container quietly preserves the meals that connect us. This is Happy Home Shopping, where everyday tools reveal extraordinary stories.
Whether it's drawing inspiration from tradition, cooking with intention, or organizing your kitchen to work better for you, it's the small choices that shape everyday life at home. You don't have to change everything. Just start with what feels meaningful. All the items featured in today's episode are available at Happy Home Shop, carefully selected to help you cook, store, and live more thoughtfully. Thanks so much for watching Happy Home Shopping. We'll see you next time with more ideas, more inspiration, and more ways to create a happy home.